Welcome to secondmanleadership.com YouTube channel. I am so excited. I got this topic I want to talk with you guys about personality. I know you can Google it. I know you heard it all. I know you can YouTube it and you come with 12 different types. I promise you, watch this video and I guarantee you're going to learn something different. All right, I'll see you on the other side. You're still here. Thank you for sticking around. But before we talked about different types of personality, make sure you subscribe down below or go to my website, secondmanleadership.com, and get linked up to all the social media because I have so much material that I put out on a daily basis about leadership, self-development, improvement, or just having fun. All right, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. So go to secondmanleadership.com. On the right hand corner, you'll see all the social media links. So here we go. 6 different types of personality that you need to know to help you in your work environment, to help you in your church, to help you to be a leader, to help you in your personal life, in your marriage, or in your relationship. These personalities, if you understand these personalities, I promise you, you will self-improve yourself, not only yourself, but as a leader or just being a good friend. All right, so number one on my list for personality, there are called visionary personality. You know the word visionary. Visionary personality is a person that they can see into the future, that you give them a specific task and they're already visualizing how to accomplish that task. So they're already written down subtasks to accomplish that main task because they're visionary. Visionaries people are like business owners. They're visionaries. People that want to be a great, have a great YouTube channel, or they're YouTubers because they're visionary. They sat down one day and they visualized of what they want to accomplish, and they just go out and accomplish because they're visionaries. Now there's a downfall being a visionary. When a visionary fails in a task or they miscalculate something, they get depressed. So as a leader, you got to learn to pick them back up, say, hey, yes, we failed on that one particular subtask, but there's other tasks that we could pick up. So as a leader, you got to make sure that you keep them visualized. You want a visionary personality on your staff or on your team because they will help you to line out the subtask. They will help you to plan for the future. So you're not stuck planning. You have another person who will plan for you because they are visionary. Another personality is called a steady personality. A steady personality is a person that is steady. They get up the same time every day. They eat the breakfast the same time every day. They go to the same coffee shop every single day, order the same thing. They're always sitting at the desk, ready to go. They know what time they take a break. You know exactly at 10:15, they're next to the coffee shop, or at 12 o'clock, they're ready to go out to lunch. You need a steady, because a steady person is reliable. So if you have a huge task that needs to be complete and your team, where your team members are steady, you know that they're going to be there on time. They're going to be there every single staff meeting. They're going to be there completing that task every single day because they're reliable. They're steady. Now there's a downfall of as a steady personality. If you take them out of the routine, they get angry. If you take them out of their routine, they get depressed because they're steady. They got to have a routine to be successful throughout the day. So you just got to be careful. If you say a staff meeting is at 9:30 and you have a steady personality team member on with you, and 9:30 came around and he's waiting and he's waiting and you just messed up this whole day. So be careful how you set time frames with a steady man. Be careful how you, if you say something, you're going to do something, you better do it with a steady personality. All right. So I talked about a visionary. I talked about a steady personality. Next, I talked about a dominant type of personality. A dominant type of personality is like your second man. A dominant type of personality is a person that you can walk away from a specific task and they're able to lead the team to accomplish that task while you're working on other things. Now, a dominant person sometimes are very bossy. They are. So sometimes you have to reel in your team members that are dominant. Say, hey, don't be so bossy. Okay, I'm in charge. You're not. So sometimes you have to lower them down just a little bit, but you do it in a polite way. You want a dominant personality on your team because they will check and balance your leadership. And when they start check and balance your leadership, you will become a better leader. So I talked about a visionary, I talked about a steady, a dominant personality. Next one is a teacher personality. A teacher personality is a person that likes to teach other people. A person likes to have a person next to them so they can teach them how to accomplish their task, or teach them how to accomplish their workload. And you really want a teacher on your team, because not only you're teaching everybody else, but that teacher all will enforce what you're teaching because they know how to teach. Now, there's a downfall being a teacher personality. They will get known as Mr. Know-It-All. Am I right? He knows it all. So sometimes you got to reel that in just a little bit and teach them when to teach. So I talked about the visionary person, and I talked about the downfall of a visionary. They get down and out when their vision doesn't come reality. I talked about a steady personality. They get down and out and steady, depressed, angry when the routine is broken. I talked about a dominant personality. Their downfall, sometimes they become too bossy, too gung-ho, too straightforward. Then I talked about a teacher personality, and their downfall is that they're Mr. Know-It-All. Then you have your outgoing personality. Outgoing personality is the life of the team, life of the home. They're the type of people that enjoys outdoors. They enjoy camping. They enjoy life. People enjoy hanging around them. They walk in the room. They light up the whole room because they're outgoing personality. And you want that on your team too, on an outgoing personality, because when the task is so tedious, sometimes the outgoing personality will liven up the task, life up the room, keep that task going. Now, the downfall of the outgoing personality is sometimes they're all about me. On the outgoing personality, all about me. Look at me. Look at me. And sometimes you have to reel in the outgoing personality, say it's not all you, it's the team. So as a leader, you got to understand the visionary. As a leader, you got to understand the steady. As a leader, you got to understand the dominant. As a leader, you got to understand the teacher. As a leader, you got to understand the outgoing personality. Last but least is the independent personality. The independent personality is a person that is independent. They're the ones that does your book work. They're the ones that does all your research. They're the ones behind the computer. You have to give them a specific task and they'll do it independent. And they do it the right way. Now, the downfall of independent personality is, as leaders, sometimes we isolate them away from the team. So you need to make sure that you bring them on the team, because as an independent personality, they will feel that they're not part of the team. And that's a downfall of the independent personality. They feel that they are all by themselves. And you want an independent personality in your work environment. Why? because they can get those little tedious tasks done right, to get that research done right. So I'll talk about the visionary, the steady, the dominant, the teacher, outgoing, and the independent. How did you learn all that stuff? Very simple. I read. So down below, there's some great books from Amazon that you can pick up, and it will teach you more about visionary people, teach you more about steady, dominant, teacher, outgoing. So click on the links down below. They're in the description. Some reason, if you get lost in all the text and description and links, you always can go to secondmanleadership.com and you'll see a section, a box in there, talks about great books that I recommend, that I purchased, that I have read, that you can get through Amazon. So my question to you is, when you go to Walmart, take these 6 personalities and try scan them and find out what type of personality that they fit. Are they a visionary, steady, dominant, teacher, outgoing? Last but least, and I close this thing up, what type of personality are you? Are you a visionary personality? Do you need to work being steady? Do you need to work being very dominant? You might be a great teacher personality. You might be a very outgoing personality. Maybe you're an independent leader or you're independent independent personality. For me, I am VDIT. I'm a visionary. I'm very dominant. I'm a teacher, and I'm very independent personality. The rest, the outgoing personality, I have to work at it on a daily basis. It's one of those areas that I'm just not outgoing. So ask yourself, what are you? Are you VDIT, or are you SDTO, or are you VSDI? Whatever. You have to determine what type of personality you are to be a great leader. You have to determine what personality you are to be a great person, a leader in your home or in your church. And if you want to improve your personality, go to the links down below. I have great Amazon books that you can read, or even that, go to the, I have a link down there for a 30-day subscription of Audible. Grab these books, read these books. Let's understand let's understand our personality before we're able to lead. You could take this and have fun with it. You can sit behind your desk or at a coffee shop or out Walmart, and you can look at a person. Oh, he's a visionary. He's a visionary because he owns a business. Or, you know what? He's steady because he orders the same thing every day at the coffee shop, and he's there at the same time every day. Then you see that dominant person walks in that coffee shop. I like to have a coffee, because they're very strong, very bold. Then there's a teacher, person comes in at a coffee shop. Hey, can you make sure my coffee's at 123 degrees, add 2 creams, 2 sugars, little of cream, you know what? And, so they're teaching them how to make that cup of coffee. Then there's a person outgoing, walking that coffee shop, and hi, how's everybody going? How was your day? Lisa, how's your day? Sam, or how's your day? Boy, you look sharp today, because they're just very outgoing. Then there's independent. Those independents order online. They come and pick it up, don't say a word. They don't smile. They're just independent. They're very self-esteem. So have fun with this. I told you this could be something totally different that you have not learned yet. And if you already know these personalities, comment down below. They say, hey, I heard this before, the visionary, steady, and dominant, but I never heard about the teacher, outgoing, or independent. Comment below. Hey, comment down below, and tell me what you are. Are you a VSDT, or are you DTOI? For me, I am VDIT. I'm a visionary, dominant, teacher, and independent. So comment below. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys follow me on YouTube and all my social media. Get those books in your library today. Click down below on the description. And if you get lost, just go to my secondmanleadership.com. They will help you to get to the right books. I personally read those books, grab those audios, really improve your personality or really improve your leadership. If you improve your personality, people around you will enjoy you. Your home life will be great because you understand personality. You understand your husband. You understand your wife. You understand your kids. Maybe your kids is a visionary because they tell you these great ideas because they're a visionary. Learn how to capitalize on those visionary. Maybe your son or your daughter is very steady. They get up the same time. They brush their teeth the same time. Or maybe your child is very independent. They're always in their room. You have a child that's very outgoing, outdoors, very excited, cracks those jokes and you laugh about it. Or you have a person is a teacher. Usually the kids are older brothers, sisters, teaching them how to be, doing dishes, teaching them how to do the right things in the house because they're teachers. So that's it, you guys. I told you this is going to be different. And if it's different for you, comment below, like it, subscribe, follow me on all social media. All right, you guys, I am looking for the next video next week. I'll come up with this great topic and hope you guys, one more thing. Share it, the YouTube videos, share the links. I still only have 8 subscribers. And I probably only have like maybe 34 Instagrams and 0 Twitters. My Facebook, probably 200 friends. So I really want to grow this. I really want to grow this brand, secondmanleadership.com. I really want to help people to be great leaders. I help them to be have a great personality, help them to be strong about them. And I want to give fresh new material every time I get on the video. Okay? All right. See you guys later. All right. Thank you so much for listening. Talk to you guys later. Bye.